What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. 9:33 in the morning. Ah, all right. So, Detroit Lions went ahead and made the deal. Darius to the Philadelphia Eagles. He will be receiving $50 million in his extension with the Eagles. And yeah, Lions went ahead and pulled the trigger. Got a third and a fifth round pick. Third and fifth round pick for a three-time Pro Bowler. I don't care less what anybody has to say. A guy that went out there and made it to the Pro Bowl on probably the worst team in the NFL with no defensive line in front of him. So that's what you get. Frees up $10 million, yeah, but what you gonna do with it? Nothing. You know, freeing up cap space is not always golden when you have a franchise that makes ho-hum signings. The signings we have made are good, but they're not worth the first signings. They are not worth the first signings. You basically getting the same back for what you're getting rid of, and that's just what's been going on with the Lions. You're not taking the next level with the guys that you're bringing in here. You get more of the same. So, yeah. A lot of people will say, yeah, well, we got the draft, but you already know the Lions are not about to blow it away in this draft. Let's just be blunt about it. They are not about to blow it away in this draft. They may be able to acquire something good out of this draft, but they're not about to blow it away. That's going to take you from worst to first in the NFC North. That's just not going to happen. The thing with Darius is, you know, even if he was here or not, man, the moves that we're making, I just don't see him taking us to that next level. And I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm tired of buying into the Lions and their bullshit. I told y'all from now on, it is prove it to me. Prove it. I don't give a damn about him being a diva, whatever. You know, if a man wanted to get paid, you can feel however you want to feel about it. Whatever, fine. He got paid elsewhere. It'll probably be really good for the Eagles. You know, everybody that leaves here turns out to be really good somewhere else for some reason. Says a lot about your franchise. Like I said, y'all can complain about these players all y'all want to and keep defending this shitbag franchise if you want to, but after the embarrassment and the shit that they rubbed in my face for the last 2 seasons, I'm not falling for it again. I am not falling for it again. And I know Lions fans have a bunch of damn fools that will. That's just what they are. They'll pay a lot of money, go to these games, support this shitbag organization. That's just something that I don't do. I don't do. So, like I said, I'm tired of the same old, same old. It's the same old, same old. Make some moves. Get this little false excitement going. Have people thinking, you know, you're trending upward, and you're not. You're not. Like I said, none of the guys that we got say improvement. None of them do. I will argue with you. I will fight you. You cannot convince me none of the guys that we got are going to change anything. You know, you get a healthy Matthew Stafford back, you win more games than you did last season, obviously, but you got to keep him healthy. But you're going to need a lot more on your defense. And like I said, on the defense, I just don't see that guy yet. So none of them makes you that much better. They're slight improvements. They're not next step, next level type of moves. We don't make those type of moves. That's not the type of thing that the Lions do, man. We don't make those type of, we never do the obvious things in the draft. We never draft the obvious guy that we should draft. We never do that. We never go out and sign obvious people that we should sign. That's just not what we do. So, I mean, I'm being blunt right now, but listen, man. It is what it is. Definitely not gonna change nothing with those guys you got. You got some more. You got some work to do. If you're the Lions organization, you got some real work to do. And I'm tired of blowing hot air up people's ass for this team. I'm done with that. I am done with that. I'm gonna keep it real with you 100%. They got to do better. Simple. Prove it to me. Prove it to me. Prove it. 9-7 wasn't good enough. God damn it, prove it. You haven't done it yet. You only got worse. So it is what it is. I know a lot of people would be mad with this video. I can give a fuck. Excuse my language. Whatever. But like I said, I'm tired of blowing hot air up people's ass about this franchise, and they don't do the right stuff half the time. They just don't. They don't, man. They don't do winning things. They are trying to build. I do give them that. They trying to build, but they're not doing it at the rate that they should be. They're not making it easier. They're dragging things out. It almost look like they want to rebuild, like they're a brink rebuild team. It almost looks that way. Like, don't come in to the podium and tell the fans something and then do something else. Man, like I said, I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of the bullshit with the Lions. I'm sick of it. Every player that leave out of here will just leave a bad taste in your mouth, man. So, and I don't have a problem with getting rid of players and, getting new pieces. But if you're going to do that, bring something back. Bring something that's worth something back. That is my problem. Bring something back in return. That's what you need to do. And until we can do that, man, it's like whatever. It's like whatever, man. Show me then. Shut me up. Because I know the Lions shut my they do a good job of closing my damn mouth. I mean, well, I do a good job of closing their damn mouth. I'll say that. But you gonna have to show me something. That's just you gonna have to do. I'm out here grocery shopping. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get whatever I can so I can get my behind back home and self-quarantine. And, it is what it is, man. You see what some of these comments say. Yeah, they have. Because, man, listen, man. Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn are acting like they're Bill Belichick and somebody else, or they the anybody that these winning franchise. That's what they're acting like. You can't do that yet. You have to prove to guys that you're able to win football games here before you can have that type of attitude. You can't do that up front with this organization. The Patriots have a long time winning history. The Lions have the longest time losing history. You can't walk in here and do what you're doing. You're not. Players they're not going to respect that, man. They're just not. I'm sorry. They're not. Appreciate you, brother. Who's hurt? No. If we draft Okuda, that helps in the secondary. It absolutely do. But like I said, you have to knock this draft out the ballpark to convince me that you're going to win 10 games or more this season. That's what you're going to have to do. You got to knock this draft out the ballpark. Will the Lions do that? I think most of us know the answer in our hearts, but we want to believe something else. I'm tired of believing. Show me. Show me. The only time I'm going to believe something without seeing it is when it comes to praising God. That's it. That's it, without actually seeing them. That's it. And not the Lions. The Lions don't get that luxury from me. I'm sorry. Show me, man. Like I said, I sat my ass out there in a hot ass sun, frying last year at training camp and all type of stuff for shit. Excuse my language. I'm not doing that no more, man. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I'm done with that, bro. Don't put faith in nobody but God, and that's it. Putting faith in this damn football team. Detroit sports do not deserve faith. They are horrible. What are you driving all up on the curve? What are you doing? He do not need to be driving, man. Man, too old. What now? Yeah. Man, who knows what they're gonna do? They don't think, man. They just do shit. What up, Nomus? They just do stuff, man. That's the Lions. We just do stuff. It's never what you should be doing. It's never what you should be doing. Never. What are y'all talking about with Marvin Jones now? Did you see that reported anywhere? Wouldn't be surprised if he did want out, though, if that did happen. Because like I said, when you teammates with these guys, man, you see your team doing stupid shit, you like, man, this is my opportunity to get out of here. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let them all go, man. Let them free. Get them out of prison, bro. Let them free. Everywhere they go, they look happy. They play well. They get paid. Why would you want to be here? If I was an athlete, there would be no way in hell I would come to Detroit. And it has nothing to do with the city. It's what they're doing. It's what they're doing to players. The way they go about business. Appreciate you stopping by, Joe. Yeah. You know, a lot of people felt like they never should have brung them two back. You know, I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I say, if you're going to build, then build. I know it take more than 1 or 2 years to build. But you're not building. You stagnant. We are stagnant right now. We're stagnant. We're not going here. We are here. I can't even say we here. We dropped last year, so in the last 2 years we dropped down, so I can't even do that. It's like, how do you defend this team? Really? How do you defend it? How? I'm not about to waste the energy doing it. So, like I said, I don't care who get mad or whatever. I always believe that, man. I always believe that, man. Appreciate it, John. No, we had a choice. We had a choice to extend the man, give him a contract. We had a choice. Don't say that. He just got tired of the bullshit. Yeah, he got what he wanted. Yeah, he got what he wanted. Apparently, maybe some other players that might get what they wanted. True. What up, Dotwan? Like I said, simple as this. I'm not saying that the Lions are done. They have to go in the draft and knock it out the ballpark. They have to. If you want to get to 10 wins or better in the NFC North, you're going to have to knock it out the park. Otherwise, you're going to get the same damn results. 3 to 7 wins is where you're going to be next season. Not 10 and 6, not anything better than that. Like I said, you have to get absolute strikes. You got to get playmakers in the draft. And if you don't believe that, then I don't know what the hell you're doing watching football. Because like I said, none of the moves that the Lions have made are next level moves. Big V is somebody that's getting better. Getting better. Jamie Collins is a really, really good player. He's a really, really good player. He's going to help. But it's just not enough because you got Trufant and let Darius Slay go. We got Trufant, 29 years old, coming off an injury. Y'all know Detroit sports, we only get players that come off injuries. That's what we do. So we have to see. We got to wait and see with that and see how that goes. Still got holes in multiple places. Man, they got to knock it out the park. They got to. That's what I be saying, man. Like, when they draft people, it don't be the guy that they should just draft. It's always some other shit. It's never the obvious, excuse my language, man. It's never the obvious pick. I gotta be the smartest dude in the draft and draft this dude that I have no business drafting. That's what we do. And then the players that we should draft go on elsewhere and be really good. And that's on across in all sports. That's in all sports. You see, like I said, Pistons fans that's in here, you seen it. We see it all the time. Every year we see it. Donovan Mitchell. I mean, come on. Obvious. But no. We always got some assholes in our front offices that just can't make the right picks. That's just how it go, man. Like, we talking about curses, man. All our sports teams is cursed right now with bad management. Yeah, like I said, you gonna have to prove it to me in order to get from stop being bottom feeders in our division. You got to do way more than what you're doing. You got a lot of good signings, but you need some greatness. You need some playmakers. You don't need pedestrian ass moves. I'm sorry. You gonna have to show me something. Seriously. Yeah, but they've been better than us every damn year for some reason. They may not be all of that, but shoot, we ain't either. So I don't even see why the Dolphins would do that with the Lions anymore, to be honest. Unless somebody was threatening to come up in a trade. Like I said, they're comfortable with either one of the quarterbacks, so I don't know. Hopefully somebody do try to trade. Hopefully some freakish thing happened, like Chase falling to us because somebody traded ahead of us. So hopefully we get some type of luck in the draft. That hardly ever happens. Yeah, man. The hope is all ran out. It's all ran out. I'm done with the hope train. I feel you, though, Wayne, man. I absolutely feel you, Dwayne. Yep. Absolutely, bro. The coulda haves just kills you as a Detroit sports fan. We coulda had. It's not even we coulda had. We shoulda had. Should have had. And we ain't signing Clowney, man. Clowney want $85 million a year. I don't know what the hell Clowney is on. Clowney want too much goddamn money. Now that is a player there that wants too much money. Yeah. So like I said, we get rid of our corner, 19 career interceptions, and Byron Jones has 2. Paid and unpaid. That's your NFL in a nutshell right there. Paid and unpaid. Oh. Interesting day in football already. What are we going to see for the rest of the day when it comes to the Lions? I'm interested to find out if they do anything. A lot of people feel like we should have got Cochran instead of Big V. That's the obvious thing to do, but like I said, we don't do obvious stuff like that. Buffalo doing what we should be doing. Miami doing what we should be doing. Miami been making some moves, man. Chargers making some moves, man. There's some franchises out here that's actually getting better through free agency. You already know he about to ball for the Eagles, man. I don't even know like I said, you got a team. Now he has a defensive line in front of him now. Watch the numbers this year. I can promise you, watch the numbers. Watch the numbers this year. He actually got a team that can pass rush. Not let the quarterback sit back there and pick his nose. Who you splashing with? You got veterans out here, older guys. Well, who you splashing? Who's left to splash with? That's not injury prone or old. Who's left to splash? Of course, they doing the Stan Van Gundy to us right now. I don't know, because they didn't, man, I don't know what I would do. After what, like, I don't know. On the first day, man, first of all, if you ain't going, why has Slade been, why has he been here for this long? You should have been got rid of him then. You ain't had no plans on paying the man. Why was he here? Another thing that Bob Quinn does is take too long doing things. He takes too long doing things. That's why I say out of what's left is like, what's up from Richmond? Yep, they absolutely do. Every damn bit of it. Like I said, it would be okay if it was actually something out there, man. It ain't nothing left. Like I said, you save 10 million. What you gonna do with it? I don't know, man. But let me go in this grocery store, man. I'm about to get ready to go in this market and get what I gotta get, man. We'll be doing another live stream tonight. I can promise you that, because something stupid gonna happen. I know it is. I'm gonna catch y'all in a minute, man. Y'all be careful out there. And if you gotta shop, go ahead and shop and get back home, man. That's what I'm trying to do. Self-quarantine and stay away from these people. I'll catch y'all later.